already here, all set up for today's event at the Sydney Throttle Roll. So I've managed to get myself a ticket. So what's happening is, don't you just love, this is Rockefeller. Not quite sure where he's going to live in a permanent situation, but I found a spot for Timothy, which is sitting on this old, it's like a leather drink holder that I found in an antiques shop. It had actually an Indian's head carved into it, but it's all weathered now and you can't see that. Anyway, so I'm getting ready where I'm going to meet whoever at 8:30, and we're doing a 100k ride before we ride into this event. I don't know who's in it, but as always, it's an adventure and I'm going to meet some new people. And I do remember many years ago when I was on a Harley Davidson Fat Bob, I had it tricked up as well. I did a sort of a similar theme, not as quite as extreme as Calamity. And they were looking for bikes to display. So I sent them a picture and said, look, I'd love to bring Fat Bob over. And they declined. They said, no, that's not our type of bike. So they were very cafe racer in those days. So, you know, a bit of highbrow snobbery going on. So it'll be interesting to see what the situation is like now with them. So I hope they accept me, because this bike is way more outrageous than Fat Bob ever was. We'll see. We're at the meeting place. Some of the bikes are starting to and a lot of Triumphs, some Harleys, some cafe races, and I am definitely at this stage the odd man out. Anyway, let's see how this goes. There's another one. Yes, what's that? See those little bloody registrations ticked off. They said there was going to be about 150, but that's not the case. What have we got here? Triumphs, Beamers, Triumphs. Did I say Triumphs? Beamers. A few Harleys over there. Triumphs. Beamers. Oh, there's a Ducati. And, oh, there's a Victory coming in. There you go. And of course, there she is. What can I say?
To foreign land, stood on sacred ground for a few less.
Here in the merch part, of Throttle Roll, t-shirts. Interesting. The latest Euro, 23k plus on-road costs, which I think is an absolute bargain. They're now much more improved. These things, I'll have to try and get to have one of those on. Display of bikes. So what do we got here?
We all gather round the hanging tree. There'll be something there for you and me.
I'm judging, jury, make your conscience bleed. I'll feed your sorrow, have you
course, is Indian.
With the boy pilots. Thanks for all having it.
The guys here. We've got the FGR here. So the boys. So some fancy artwork going on there. Bit of a bike, sort of missing parts. Well, that's the Throttle Roll event at Sydney, and this morning's ride was beautiful. It was a beautiful day. A whole mixed bag of style bikes on the ride and riding styles. I think there's a few temporary Australians amongst that bunch this morning. Anyway, it was a reasonably okay event. Got there and loved my new little heads that I'm hanging off Calamity Jane, and some really interesting bikes, and it's still going into the night, but I have to go to a party now, so I'm off. All done and dusted for me, and hope you enjoyed that little video of the Throttle Roll in Sydney. And until next year, I may be there. I was accepted warmly, by the way. There was no one telling me that my bike couldn't go in it this year.